Welcome back to the Kiosk Presents. Here to talk about the new bilingual publication called Let's Talk About Anaphylaxis is Dr. Jane Delgado, who's the president and CEO of the National Alliance for Hispanic Health. Dr. Delgado, welcome to the Kiosk Presents.
I'm so happy to be here with you because it's so key for people to get this information.
So tell us a little about what is anaphylaxis or severe allergic reaction?
Well, that's what it is. It's severe allergic reaction. So lots of people have allergies. We know people who have allergies. Some of our children have allergies. But sometimes that reaction might not be just a little itchiness or a little redness or a few little bumps. It may become so severe that if you don't get treatment, that it will result in death. And let me tell you how severe this reaction is. 30 states have passed laws saying that in the schools they have to have access to the auto injectors so you can treat a child immediately who's having this severe reaction. Unfortunately, New York, much to my surprise, is not one of those states.
Really? Wow. That is surprising.
Yeah, it is surprising. Actually, some legislation was introduced in June to try to make that happen, and we'll see whether or not that passes. But, you know, it is a concern. And that's why if you're a parent and you have a child who has allergies, you should talk to the school about what to do if your child has a severe allergic reaction. Give the school the permissions. If your healthcare provider has given your child an auto-injector, let the school know that your child can carry this and has permission to use it and has been trained to use it so that a plan is set into motion. This is very important. This can be a matter of life and death.
Yes, it is very serious. What are some of the causes of anaphylaxis?
You know, the causes can be whatever you're allergic to. So it can be nuts, it can be a bee sting, it can be some medicines, it can be latex, whatever you're allergic to. But in this case, your allergic reaction is so severe, so bad, that it can cause death. So for example, let's say usually like you may get, like a scratchy throat. Well, now inside your throat, you feel like your throat is closing up and you can't breathe. That is when you may think, this is more than I usually have. This is getting severe. I need to get an auto-injector and give myself some epinephrine so that I can live.
So now the National Alliance for Hispanic Health recently did a survey about the knowledge, attitudes, and behaviors regarding anaphylaxis among the Hispanic community. What were the findings of that survey?
Well, one of the most important findings was that Hispanics as a group least likely to know about anaphylaxis and understand what to do. So we actually developed a booklet which is bilingual in English and Spanish, and anyone can call us at 866-SU-FAMILIA or 866-783-2645, and we will send them the booklet for free because we think informing people in a non-commercial, non-political, just informative way about the facts is the most important thing we can do. And that's why we developed this booklet.
Well, it's really great, too, that you are offering it free of charge so that you can get really good information that, isn't brought to you by something, but it's good information, solid information for you to have about this severe allergic reaction.
Right, because parents need to know that they need to go to the schools, especially in New York, where schools aren't required to have the auto-injectors. Most areas, they require people to have the defibrillators. And those are very expensive, but the auto-injectors are much less expensive than they should be required in schools like they are in 30 states to protect our children, just in case. Because you can't predict when someone's going to have an anaphylactic response. It can happen to anyone who has an allergy, and it can happen to someone who's never had an allergy before and all of a sudden gets an allergy and has the first time an anaphylactic response to that latex, that medicine, that nut, that strawberries, that seafood, whatever it is that can cause it.
So where can our viewers go for more information about anaphylaxis and the Let's Talk About Anaphylaxis bilingual booklet?
The most important thing is that people can call us for free Monday through Friday, 9 to 6 at 866-783-2645. They can also go to our webpage, hispanichealth.org, and get information. But if they call us, then it's easier to just get their address and send them this information for free. And the booklet is, it's a 32-page booklet, but it's straight and to the point. It lists other resources where you can get even more information.
Well, Dr. Jane Delgado, thank you so much for joining us here on the Kiosk Presents to talk about anaphylaxis.
Thank you for having us.